And the whole bloodstone, as they're talking about. Let's try it. Not the eyes of the skull, it's underneath. Some of the graves in this cemetery, this graveyard, are extremely old. That one's 1663. And there's probably a lot of older ones here. However, the important one from my point of view is to find the Covenanter's grave, the martyr's grave. So at last we find it, the graveyard of the martyr, Covenanter martyr James Thompson, 1679. Also known as a bloodstone, this particular one, because children were wont to put their fingers in the hole, and lo and behold, they appeared to get blood on their fingers. It's iron oxide of some kind, I believe. And you hear the geese. There's geese just over the wall there. So that's it. Finally I managed to find it. And his grave is just not too far from the way in, which is over there. And almost in the shadow of the bell tower of St Ninian's churchyard. There you go. So he has been well remembered, James Thompson. And that's just another stone. Good views down to the River Avon, just down over the wall there. I'll fill you in with a little bit of the background. On the 1st of June 1679, a group of Covenanters were having a religious service at Drumclog, not far from where we are today. A group of the King's troops, that's Charles II's troops, discovered them and attacked them. But many of the worshippers there, the Covenanters, had arms with them, and they attacked back and actually routed the troops, the King's troops, who were being led by John Graham of Claverhouse, who later became Viscount Dundee. And he was a great persecutor of the Covenanters. There was a lot of celebration that they had actually beaten the King's troops, but that was short-lived. For 3 weeks later, there was another battle after the Battle of Drumclog, and that was the one at Bothwell Bridge, in which the royalist troops from the King routed the Covenanters and killed many of them, and I think that defeated their ends for a long time. At the Battle of Drumclog, the successful one against the royalist troops, there were 6 Covenanters killed. There was William Dingwall, James Thompson, the gentleman whose grave we looked at today, Thomas Weir and Thomas Fleming, and also John Morton and John Gebby. So James Thompson was buried in Stonehouse because he lived not far away. He was a farmer at Tanhill. He was active in the Battle of Drumclog, and he received injuries there and either died at the scene or died thereafter from the injuries. So he is one of the martyrs of the Battle of Drumclog. I can tell you a bit more about the Bothwell Bridge battle, but we'll leave that for another time. Sad times indeed. And you can find this martyr's grave in St Ninian's churchyard. And the only thing remains of St Ninian's is the church tower. And that's the gate with the turnstile just there. Well, that's it. Well, the mission was accomplished. There are some very old ones. I'll show you one other old one before we go, just on the way in. It must be one of the oldest gravestones here. Where is it? Yeah, maybe this one here. Yep, 1770. I thought there was one from 1600s. Maybe I'm mistaken. Yeah, difficult to see. I think if you cleaned anything off, you'd probably lose some of the inscription anyway, if you took the moss away. So thanks for looking in, if you have patience, if you watched the live stream before, which didn't work out too well, but thanks to everybody for looking and giving me likes anyway. You're a very generous lot. And that's it. Thanks for looking in. Please subscribe, have a look at any other videos of mine, and maybe click a like or two. That'd be much appreciated. Thank you very much. Thanks for having a look in. Right, does it cut our fingers or does it leave? Yeah, ochre. Some mineral that's inside the stone. And children imagine it's dried blood, I suppose.